everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers hope by the end of today's game they'll have secured win number 1 on the season. It's the Chiefs going up against the Buccaneers.
Thank you, Larry. With the distinctive pirate ship in the north end zone, we can only be in one place, and that's Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That's for news.
Mahomes now on first down. It's complete on the ball screen. That's Why? And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Oh, that's corny, though.
They'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
That's whack.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And loose. It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Fielded at the 20. And now running right through it. Breaks the tackle now without.
Why are y'all pursuing down? Come on, son. That's so annoying.
Around the 45-yard line.
How the fuck would they pursue down?
Return, it springs him for 25. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Jesus.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Off play action. Eaton. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. from the gun.
Back.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. And tough starting field position here. On 1st down, Mahomes. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Noah spins in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. And a long way to go for the offense here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's out of bounds up past the 15-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So completion on 2nd down, that brings up 3rd. So the play clock's running down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29.
Good busy.
2 big plays in succession, and Kansas City's on the move. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Linebacker covering Tyreek Hill.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brooks. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Crockett Gilmore, there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Shift together here from the D-line. On the ground, it's Thomas. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there to swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain.
No safety help. All right,
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's going to air one out. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's fourth.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on third down to bring up fourth. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot?
Oh, that is going to be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
This is taken at the 15. They find some open field here. And now here comes Kansas City. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
Playing this fucking cover 3 on you, man. I missed it.
Oh, and this is good as they extend it out now to a 9-0 lead. So now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Off the play fake. Eaton. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. Eaton. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
That's the thing.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. On 1st and 10, Eaton. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that.
Man has
there.
been in
Nice
one formation
pickup on
for
first
how many
down.
plays now?
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
And on 2nd and 10 now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. He has been interception prone here in his rookie season. How patient can they be with him?
10 sacks in the season, just got a safety, just got a pick.
What type of defense you have, and just a general understanding of the makeup of him. But the bottom line is you posed a great question. Are they at the stage where they've run out of patience and now they get to demand production? Or do you continue to stay with him this way?
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. A good pickup there, a 22. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Play action, it's Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
10 yards still left on 2nd down. From the gun, Eaton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on 3rd down.
Pass situation.
To throw. Eaton. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
He's one of those guys, though. Like, goes to a formation and takes like 3 straight plays from that formation. And that's it.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sense that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Off play action. Eaton. And no escaping
Eaton
this
got
time
eaten.
as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
I'm starting to
Eaton
feel
just
for that
got
quarterback
eaten,
back
boy.
there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. To throw on second down. Eaton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch
laughing
ability,
right now, bro.
rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
On first down, Eaton. Evans has it left side. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Let's go! Green, 39! Green!
Looking to throw on second down. Eaton. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Off the play fake. Eaton. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
To throw on third down, Eaton. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. And Bullock will put this one through, and they'll at least get on the board here, still trailing, but 16-3 now. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline, somewhat happy.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now here comes Kansas City. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Throwing now is Mahomes. Caught left side, Gilmore. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Escaping the pressure right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Now the point after try for Santos. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Stepping up, he'll try and run. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Third down, Eaton. And the Chiefs
You got Eaton.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded at the 33. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And out come the Chiefs now. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time, they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Throw left side complete. That's Dixon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle, and this is taken in at the 5. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And that stretches the lead to 27. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
319! 319! Check. 53 flight. Check. No. Check. Patriot.
Throwing on first down. Eaton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
Green 39.
Operating from the gun. Eaton. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
To throw on 2nd down. Eaton. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The Bucs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. From the gun, Eaton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve past then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Marty, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turned. Sorry, Larry, your hard work appreciated by so many men and women, but not today as we get back to the action in the second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second? Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Looking to throw on second down. Eaton. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 39. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a KC touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Quarterback's injured too. Damn, honey.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. So out come the Bucs now. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Throwing again. Walters firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. The Bucs on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. Oh, and now he bowls him over. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now here comes Kansas City. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Second down now after the pass completion. Now Mahomes into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And the D looking like they may blitz.
Here we go! Ohio!
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Here we go! Ohio!
To throw on second down. Walters. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
To throw on third down. Walters flush to his right. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. 62 yards. Well, hello. I mean, it took him a while to get him a rep, but that's quite an introduction to this game.
And not just hello. How about goodbye to the defense as he went past him? Big-time run on his first carry of the game.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. We've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is the quarterback, Mahomes. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So certainly not what they were hoping for, especially on the road. Their starter forced to the locker room. And now all eyes here on the backup as he takes under center. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And now running right through it. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Off-play action. Walters. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a third down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Looking to throw. Walters finding a safety valve here. That's complete. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Here we go.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 4 yards there on the carry, gets it back to 2nd and 11.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Walters. And he's free going down the left side.
Eric Berry got a big pick, baby.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. Another all-pro play by the all-pro Eric Berry. What makes this guy so good at reading defenses is making pick 6 plays like that.
But we know he's fantastic athletically, can cover sideline to sideline, end zone to end zone, but he does make educated guesses. Great film study, observation during a game, and when he decides to go after it, it usually turns out right.
He had a pair of pick 6s in 2016 and a very memorable pick 2 against the Falcons. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe that returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. Let's see if they can get the ball moving again.
We'll see if they can do it here. And he's going to be stopped.
The ball in the block with the big hit,
at the 28. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
He's throwing pick 6s, bro. That's what it is. He's just throwing
2nd down following the run. Back to throw.
Oh, I was there, son. I wanted to get there for that pick 6, bro.
And they get him down.
Seen that string coming, baby.
Across the 40-yard line.
That
one goes for
Barry was a little faster, bro. He's down to like 85 speed right now.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Flex round! Flex round! Hey! Here we go!
To throw on 2nd down.
He got that off.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Walters. He's going to launch this thing. It's caught inside the 25.
Yeah, when the score be like that, bro, that's what has to happen for them to score, man. Like, seriously, bro.
His third touchdown now on the
That's what has to happen for them to
Bucs
score.
are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit.
The game literally gives people a play like that every day against me, bro. Every game, bro.
You just got to knock that ball down, right?
Yeah, something
Every
has to
game,
happen
bro.
because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way and takes it for a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
No mercy for the rest of this game, bro.
Fielded about a yard deep. A beautiful fake. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
I gotta learn how to use that
Now the
spin move,
Chiefs'
man.
offensive unit ready to do battle again. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. But tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both
press double jump Tyreek Hill. All right, let's go.
One.
Is that what they
Run
say?
it.
There
Let's
it
run
is.
it.
You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I
So
need my whole
long
back,
attempt
son.
falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get
I
the
need
ball
my
into the
own
end zone,
back, honey.
throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And incomplete here on third down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys.
Guys
But
was
if they don't
tired,
know the art
fuck
of
it.
positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it
Why is
will. Right at the
55 tired? He's not even
24-yard
special
line is
teams.
where they'll spot it.
Tight right, tight right. Four down, check. Here we go. Red 38.
On first and 10, Walters. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
You get a tight
Damn,
end like
son.
this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Come on, let's go.
Throwing again on second and 10. Walters. And his throw here is incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin. And it's third down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Go. Red 38. Red 38. Flex round.
On third down, Walters. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised.
I took the wrong play.
But that was an
I'm a
opportunity to
fucking
help them
idiot.
get back into the game.
I
Instead,
am
he
an
throws
idiot.
another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And a great spot
Oh,
to
the
start
screen.
this drive from here.
Over. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Set. B19. B19. No. Check. Patriot.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Kendall Beckwith not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Back now in Tampa. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. gets to him again.
Why am I like...
Malik Collins. He's the one to get it, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
All right, bet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long.
Good man again.
They'll set up a throw.
Oh, this quarterback is ass.
Incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open.
This quarterback is ass.
Right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
You know what? Left outside linebacker. Wait, 91. Is it league way? I mean, oh shit. I got another injury in this game. That sucks.
And not great starting field position here for the offense. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, Baker?
And I think the Chiefs
Baker with the fumble, son.
With that kind of a deficit,
he has a sack, a pick, a safety.
But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Can I get a package of him on the field, bro? Can I get 55 on the field? 53. I can get him on the field. Let's go.
So they're operating in the red zone.
Counted inside, first play. We can get him to go goal line next play.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home.
Well, I mean, there goes 55's chance.
Kansas City. It's the fullback. His second touchdown on the season.
I'm going to try to get 55 a touchdown, bro.
Short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
That's some Mike Vrabel shit.
And now it's blocked.
Let me get that back. Thank you.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So where to get symptomatic?
Yeah,
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on second down. Walters over the
That's a
middle into
completion.
traffic, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. On first down, Walters. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he takes this one
Send
down
to
all
Hill
the way
7
near
friend
the 30.
request.
That one goes for 24 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a big play.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Chris Jones in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. So the D-line's going to spread out. Back to throw. Walters. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's
try to go back to the same place.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
So it's third and long, and defensively, not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Walters airing this one out for Evans. And that one incomplete.
I mean, like, why not?
Had some position, but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And Bullock will put this one through.
And they'll get back 3,
but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But, hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
And now here comes Kansas City. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Caught on the right side by Treadwell. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down.
Watch tight, watch tight. Tight to your right, tight to your right. Detroit! Detroit! All right, here we go.
Now a handoff for Dixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Complete to Gilmore over the middle. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
A
good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Now, that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Brooks. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a 1st down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again. And he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
Yo, they going to give me a penalty run out of fucking incompletion. What the fuck? What the Yo, what?
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Incompletion, a penalty. I mean, that's insane, bro.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down, eluding the pressure right. It's incomplete.
He told me he couldn't touch that.
Couldn't connect. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports.
I don't want no points, bro. I ain't trying to run it up on you, homie.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today.
Like, bro, let my players that are there latch onto this tackle animation,
Take
bro.
a great
So
look at that
annoying.
scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
To throw on second down, Walters. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real
This is why I
difficult
don't
to
like
hold on
fucking
to
Dan,
because
bro.
it
All
was
I'm
contested
seeing on my
all
phone
around.
notifications
Would
for
have
that
been
shit.
a great play if he'd been able to hold that
It's
one
that
in.
annoying.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the
This is why I
defensive
don't
guys,
like
they're
Dan,
just
bro.
saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Kansas City, they continue to put themselves in position for a first.
Talk to your rheumatologist about Humira. This is Humira at work.
You got 2 rookie quarterbacks. That's funny.
Join the club. Sign up your newborn today. Doug Marone, who was the interim coach the last 2 games back in 16, and then Tom Coughlin picked him full-time. Former Buffalo Bill head coach for 2 years, where his first and last games were matchups against the Patriots. Done a fantastic job getting these guys ready for this week, big time, all year.
Bro, listen to this game, bro. 10 tackles, 3 TFLs, a sack and a half, a pick 6, a forced fumble, and a safety. Or a pick, not a pick 6. That sucks, but damn, bro.
Which he doesn't have to do since he has a tight end standing right now.
That's insane. 7 sacks. 2, 3, 4, 5 picks. That's deflections.
Near the first down, looks like it's right on the money for another first. And Mercedes Lewis threw another block there to help free him.
Same play as before, but you're going to see
It's insane, bro.
blocking over here. They threw it inside last time to the tight end, right there. This time they throw it outside. As you see the false start there with a perfect replay of it.
Marquise Lee appeared to be dinged on that last play. He hit it out. There was enough for a first. Fake to Fournette. Did he freeze him? Goes down the field wide open. Wide open to Burns, who stays in bounds before he comes over to assist on Rowe's first attempt to knock him down. And it's a play for 27.
Hearns gets him moving and then goes up and goes right out to the sideline. Another great design play by Nathaniel Hackett is showing us something, not only today but all season. Play action, easy throws over and over again for Bortles, and that's how you do it. They're getting chunks. This is getting very dicey in the stadium. They're starting to feel this, the pressure of this.
There's Nathaniel Hackett, the offensive coordinator, who has found the openings these last two drives, and his quarterback has hit his last 7 passes. He was looking deep and takes what's there underneath for a gain of 8. Right back to Burns.
Run, play action, one drop back, run,